Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm here today to do a review of Nisekoi episode 16. Now, this episode starts off where they're at end semester, and Raku and Onodera both realize that they're not going to get to see each other anymore. And here recently, Onodera has been asked by her mom to find a good cook to work at their Japanese sweet shop for the summer. It's going to be a part-time job, and she basically offered to run it on a one second. She offers Raku the job so Raku can go work with him. Now, basically, what happens is Raku takes the job, obviously, but with the same on the dare offer be a job look. But anyway, he goes down there, and then we see Onodera's mom. And Onodera's mom's kind of rough around the edges. She kind of reminds me of Revy a bit, but like from Black Lagoon, if you've seen that. But she's rough around the edges, the polar opposite of Onodera, really, because Onodera's like a little sweet girl. Now, basically, she believes that it's a cook's dream to be in the kitchen and it shouldn't be given to some high school kid. So she really doesn't believe in Raku, so she takes Raku back to the kitchen after Onodera insisted that she give Raku a try. Now, she tells Raku to make something. If it's good, then he can stay, and if it's bad, then he can't. So Raku announces that he don't really know much about sweets, and, well, he basically thinks it. And he starts making the dish, and he's handling everything really diligently, and that's something the mom notices and realizes that, like, he's a good cook, but he's not. He doesn't know anything about Japanese sweets. But after they make it, Raku's sweets were really good, and his mom liked it. So she said, "You're a good cook. Marry into this family." And then, like, both of them went in shock, obviously. And she calls Onodera bold for taking this chance to bring a guy in, especially a guy that can cook so well. And then Raku's still stunned because she offered him to marry into the family, which neither one of them will be opposed to, obviously. Now, what happens is Onodera's mom has to take off after instructing Onodera to teach basically Raku how to cook really, really basic sweets. And Onodera is not a good cook, but she's good at observing. She knows how everything works and how everything was done. And right around that time, they watched over the shop for a couple minutes, and a typhoon's coming in from some area off land, and it's about to land down. So her mom can't come back. Her dad's gone. Her sister's in a dorm, and it's just Raku and Onodera there. And then Onodera offers Raku to go up to her room, but she needs to clean and change first. So she goes up there and cleans and changes. Raku cleans up the shop a little bit, and then they go up to their room. But that's the same way. Raku's like, "Are you sure, really sure you're okay with that?" And when he gets in there, Onodera goes to make some tea, and Raku almost finds a picture of himself on Onodera's desk in a picture frame. So that would have gave it away right then. Well, anyway, they go up in the room and talk for a bit, and they find out that they see a bunch of old pictures that they're both in the backgrounds of the pictures, and they can only note they notice each other in the far, far backgrounds, not like in front of the picture. It'd be the guy in the back of the picture you'd never notice. So, they both realize they can do that, and basically, they pretty much can tell that, or at least I believe they can tell that they both have a crush on each other. But Onodera says, "Yeah, I remember way back from middle school. Um, I know at least one girl that had a crush on you, but she wouldn't tell him because she said, I'll tell you only when that girl gives me her permission." Then she asked about um, Raku's best friend and how long they've been friends. And they've been friends since kindergarten. Then it turns around and asks Onodera about her best friend, the chick with the glasses. They've been friends since, I believe, 6th grade. So there's that. And then the typhoon lit up. So Raku got to go home, and right before they got home, Raku finally grew some balls and then asked her for her email address, which is generally that's the equivalent of the number here in America. They just use their email addresses to talk back and forth. And then right before the end of the episode, we got to see um, Onodera basically almost sent him a message saying the girl that had a crush on him was her, but she said, "Nah, just kidding." And then it's funny because Raku tries to go text her, and he's like, "No, I had a blast too." I mean, Raku goes and texts her, said, "I had a blast. You'll probably want to talk some more." But then Onodera responds like, "Yeah, I had a blast too. Good night." Like, what? Good night, really? But Overall, this episode, we got a standard, like, a standard episode for these type of animes. It's just, hey, you go over to a girl's house and then all these flirty things go on. So it really wasn't nothing too big. We didn't really get any plot progression other than the fact that they're going to see each other throughout the summer. And character progression, we got to know a little bit about Ruri and what the fuck his name? Raku's best friend. We got to know a little bit about their past and what all happened. We got to meet Onodera's mom. Overall, this episode, it was alright, but it wasn't that great. I'm gonna have to give it like a 6 out of 10. Well, no, I can't really. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. I can't lower it that bad. But it is a 7 out of 10. And that's my thoughts on it, guys. Peace.